Hi everyone, this is Praveen Dore from DICE University, and in today's video we are going to take a look at the introduction of Self-Advertiser Push Traffic Network tutorial. Let's go! Welcome to today's introduction of the Self-Advertiser Push Traffic Network, guys. So we are going to talk about the Self-Advertiser Push Network, and most important crucial point that you have to pay here is, can you see the buy Intengo here? So this Intengo is actually a very huge company when it comes to ad media buying and all this kind of stuff. So even though the Self-Advertiser itself was only registered in the year 2014, but the Intego, they are actually owned by the company called MyAdwise Ltd, and this company is actually been around since the year 2008. They are in the game for quite some time, and as you can see over here, this company over here is called the Revenue Hits. Maybe some of you all know, if you're from affiliate marketing background, you would actually know this particular Revenue Hits, or even if you're a media buyer, you would actually might get a chance to know this particular website. It's actually very popular, and this website is also by the Intengo. So this is something, this company is a company which is keep on producing new ad networks. So they're like producing sub companies within themselves to make things much more better for them. So let's talk about Self-Advertiser a little bit. Like I told you, they are actually registered in the year 2014, and they are actually based in Israel, but their platform is actually hosted in Dallas, Texas. So like I told you, the domain itself, the selfadvertiser.com's global Alexa ranking is 50,935, guys, and that is actually a very huge amount. And in Israel, it's actually 693, guys. So it's actually a very huge amount as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the website of Self-Advertiser. As you can see over here, this is the website of Self-Advertiser. Personally, I like the way the website is done. There's like a buildings, the images and everything is actually very professional, and very limited type of animations, only talking about traffic, quality, converting and all this kind of stuff. So they do have a push ads over here, and as we scroll down, they talk about everything is pretty direct, and the website is actually very short, if you can see over here. So they have like 33,000 direct publisher, 831 million daily impression, 2 billion ad requests. So they do have a self-service platform craft for advertisers, and these are, I think they are highlights. So they do talk about push ads. Push ad is something which is brand new in their company itself, I think. So they do have domain channel, they do have pop traffic, they have advanced keywords tool. Well, this is something that I want to take a look at later on inside their platform. So remind me about this. I'm going to remind myself about this, guys. And also there's a auto optimizer, so game changer, auto optimizer, and AI machine learning and optimization become parts, blah blah. The auto optimizer collects and analyzes data on campaign and bid performance. Wow, this is something which we can actually see within the campaign creation as well. So this is something that we are definitely gonna go ahead and take a look at as well. So the final part is the vertical. So they do have e-commerce, health, diet, finance, sport, leisures, utility, mobile content, travel, casual gaming. So 6 reasons why you will be totally smitten with us. Wow. Worldwide reach, talented support team, clients are going to love you, maximum brand protection, precision targeting. I'm going to see this as well. Optimization in our blur. So they're actually a little bit cheesy over there, but it sounds very good, guys. Even for an ad network, they have to be a little bit cheesy. I find it to be a little bit nice. So they have a Skype over here. You can contact them. They what time you can actually contact them, you can actually email them as well. So they do have blog, and every time they have blog, I like to go ahead and take a look at their blog. And as you can see, the latest blog post that they actually post is on the March 18, which is yesterday. So COVID-19, this is what happening right now. So okay, so pretty much everything looks pretty neat, guys. So they are up in trend as well. So let's go ahead and get access into them. And also over here you can actually see that they do have a demo account available. This is something which is very alike Zeropark, and a lot of people actually say SelfAdvertiser and Zeropark is almost very similar. So let's go ahead and check out the demo account. So when an ad network has this kind of demo account, this is actually something which is very good. So this is how it will look for a demo account. So once you actually press login into the demo account, there will be a password and a demo email already there. So all you got to do is just hit the login button and you will be logging into the dashboard. I'm actually very keen to take a look at the dashboard of SelfAdvertiser. So I had this impression since they had all this kind of demo stuff. So their desktop is going to look a lot like Zeropark, and almost guys, it's almost like Zeropark. Not, I won't say it's exactly like Zeropark, but I would say it's almost like Zeropark. So over here is the statistics. You can actually see they do have an internal tracker within them, and on the left hand side it's a little bit different. They don't have sections over here. On the left hand side is all the online campaigns which is running, and actually you can change this detail. So you can actually cancel this. Oh no, you can't change the details. So this is where all your online campaigns, your campaign which is currently running, it's going to be shown here. So when you talk about the internal tracking system, so they do have like targeting, what type of run of network. So they do have the little bit touches of Zeropark, but then it looks pretty good, guys. So impression, clicks, click-through rate, CPC, conversion, and all this kind of stuff. So they do have like four sections over here. So the campaign, account setting, tools, and support center. So let's go to the support center first. So the support center is basically like a FAQ part of this particular SelfAdvertiser network. As you can see, you can just go ahead and type ad fund, for example, and you can actually see the question related to ad fund. So there's like, this is like an AI version of FAQ. So it looks pretty neat, guys. So let's go ahead and check out the dashboard again. What else feature they do have? Your account manager name is here, email, contact, as well as Skype. And this is your balance. Definitely it's not my balance. So tools. So they do have traffic. Wow. Sorry. So they do have a traffic counter and CVS campaign. So their traffic counter, what is this? So their traffic counter, oh, it's like a traffic data. Okay, this is like what they call as rate card, right? Usually they call this as rate card. So you can actually use this tool to explore traffic volume. So you can actually see in India, for example, how many daily impression you can get with the average CPC and all this kind of stuff. With your country, let's go ahead and check out my country over here. So Malaysia, sorry. So in Malaysia, you can get somewhere around 1 million daily impression with a CPC of 0.009. Okay, that's good. Push, domain redirect, and pop. We are going to use push mostly. But let's go back and check out what else is there. So this is like CSV campaign update. That means that most of your campaigns, you can actually upload the data and download it within the CSV file, or you can upload a CSV file which you already have made. So this is something which is very normal. So account settings, profile, billing, page. Okay. Look at my current budget, my last deposit. This is bullshit, right? So if you have a transaction, this is how it will look like. So blacklist, API. So I want to go ahead and check out regarding the deposit. So oh, you can't do this in demo account. So we do not know what type of transaction that they have, but if you actually use them before, you would know that they do have only 3 payment methods available, which is the PayPal, credit card, and wire transfer. So the minimum deposit is $100 if I'm not mistaken for the first deposit, and then after each and after all the deposit after the first deposit, it's $50, guys. So if you use this particular network, you should know that. So since I can't show you the deposit, I just explained to you. And the last section would be the campaign section, where we are going to go ahead and build a campaign. I think they will have a feature of Zeropark. So let's go ahead and press new campaign. So there's 3 type of campaign: push, pop, domain redirect, push, and then the next one I think Ron, if I'm not mistaken. If it follows Zeropark, that's how it's gonna go. Oops, I think I went ahead too fast. Yes, I think I went ahead too fast. My bad, guys. Sorry. So let me just do it again. Push. Next. Just chill. Oh, no. There's no wrong or anything. So totally they bring you to e-commerce. Why is it e-commerce? Oh, this is the CPC campaign, push campaign we are doing. So the group name, you can actually name a group. So let's just name e-commerce or test campaign 1. So this is where you're going to put your offer URL, or you can actually put your landing page URL here as well. So depending on how you use it. So if you have any doubt on creating a landing page, you can actually go ahead to Dice University. We explain to you in depth on how you can actually create a very highly convertible landing page, both with the ClickFunnels, which makes your life easy, and also the free method, which is the AWS method. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and put my ClickBank offer URL over here, paste, so you can actually adjust your CPC bid. So you can also, if you don't know, have no idea how to put your bid, you can actually click here to recommend to check out their recommended bids per geo. So you can actually go ahead and click here. They bring you back here. So we don't want to use that. I personally know the geo, so this is actually good enough. 0.01. So daily budget. So daily budget is just $10. So the minimum daily budget is $10. Okay, good enough. Geo targeting, so we're gonna do only Malaysia. So these features are almost like Zeropark. So okay, conversion tracking, you can actually use a different type of external tracking software. And definitely, if you talk about tracking software, we would highly recommend you to try out Volume. I don't want to talk a lot about Volume. You can actually go ahead and Google Volume, and you can actually see the reviews, and it can actually see that Volume is one of the best tracking software there is. So you can actually use the Volume, and you can put postback URL. You can do what else? Yeah, you have postback URL. You can do track conversion and all this kind of stuff. So we are not going to track anything right now. So they do have audience targeting, so include in page push. So this is actually a new method. So you can actually let's just check out what is this method. So introducing a new push, so for iOS users only. Okay, reach users, blah blah blah, only for iOS. So this is like a special campaign for iOS. So you can actually click here. Device, you can change whatever device you want. Operating system, you can actually change here as well. So it's automatic. If you open desktop, the Chrome is there. If you cancel desktop, the Chrome is not there, which is pretty neat. And then browser over here, there's a lot of browser over here. Connection type, so these are like geo targeting. So the targeting is good. Campaign targeting, so you can actually specify a source that you want to blacklist or whitelist, or you just want to go for all the sources. Sources is what we call as traffic sources. So you can blacklist the ISP if you want to, or if you don't have, then it's okay. So over here, everything is one page, guys. I like this one, guys. So everything is one page. So the last part would be the creatives. So we're just gonna do our creatives over here, and it's automatically showing over here, if you can see, which is pretty neat. So there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So let's see whether we can resize it inside within this platform itself, or we have to use a different type of resizing or anything like that. Let me just check this out, guys. Wow, that's funny, guys. So they are very strict in one thing, is that they do not allow me to use a JPEG file for the badge, but for the icon I can actually use a JPEG file. which is pretty neat. And they do have like a inside micro editor. This is good, but nowadays there's a lot of ad networks with like AI which can actually optimize your editing, your size automatically, and that makes the picture looks much more nice in case you have no idea how to crop and all this kind of stuff. So that kind of ad networks is there already. So just gonna track this, for example. So this is blocking me. All right, so it looks good. So I'm just gonna upload a image, a different image, so that I can actually see what is this badge actually. So let me just put an image, a different image, for example this one. So yeah, so what is actually this badge? I want to know what is this badge. So where is this badge shown? Is it here? Is it here? Oh, it's shown over here. This is the badge. So it's a small little image over here. As you can see, that is where the badge is. So in page push in iOS, it will look like this. So in mobile, it will look like this. So it's pretty neat, guys. So all you got to do is just, you can add more. So they did not specify how many campaigns you can actually add, so it looks good. And then over here is the campaign delivery, so you can start immediately or you can pause the campaign depending on what you want. You can also put a frequency campaign. So what they actually say is how many how many times one user can actually particularly see your ad in how many hours. So like for example, if you put 24 hours, then one user can only see your ad one time in 24 hours. So if you put 6 hours, one user can see the user. Let's name the user Mr. X. So Mr. X can only see your ad per one time per 6 hours. If you put 24 hours, Mr. X can only see your ad one time per 24 hours. So that's how it works. So day parting, you can actually schedule your ad and everything if you don't want to schedule, and that's about it, guys. And all you got to do is just go ahead and send your campaign for approval, and your campaign will get approved, and then what happens is your campaign will go live. So personally, I feel like they do have a lot of Zeropark touch, and they do have a little bit different features as well. This one is nice for iOS, include in-page push traffic, and their targeting is actually a very simple targeting. They do have this badge also. It's something very new, something that I have not seen in a lot of ad networks. Other than that, everything is pretty straightforward, guys. Like the campaign building is like everything is one page and everything is pretty straightforward. So definitely this is to make things much more easier for beginner affiliate marketer or beginner media buyer. So that's about it, guys, in today's video. To give my personal summary, I would highly recommend SelfAdvertiser because it's very easy to use, it's very straightforward, and it's very basic. Even as an advanced affiliate marketer or media buyer, you can actually use SelfAdvertiser to make a campaign. It's pretty easy. I really hope that today's video was beneficial for you and you could use the information from today's video to make your own self-advertising campaign as well, to judge the self-advertiser yourself, guys. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be seeing you in the next one, but before I go,
allow me to introduce the Dice University Forum. Whether you are trying to make your first conversion on ClickBank or scale your campaigns to 6 figures, the Dice University Forum offers you exactly what you need, like high-quality landing page templates, detailed case studies, and exclusive discounts. The forum has no outdated information. All resources inside are from campaigns that are running right now. Do you want to learn from super affiliates? Check the link in the description and sign up today.